Hello everyone.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
Hello everyone.
Hi.
As a GM of the hotel, I'm so thankful for having you here tonight. You're such a good team. Thanks everyone for coming that fast in such an extreme and unique situation. So tonight we have Paris, our maintenance manager, we have Monique, our housekeeping manager, and we have Angela, front office manager. So tonight we have faced the crisis when all water sprinklers on the fourth floor started dispersing heavy water at 2 a.m. when guests were sleeping. Even more, we have AFL night, which means that our hotel is fully booked. We have to come up with a leadership plan and present it to the CEO, who is connecting us tonight, and he will join us online. So we will start our meeting with the key points of the issues that affects departments. Then the leadership plan will follow, where each department heads, you guys will be presenting the actions, and we will conclude the discussion with the final steps. So first of all, Paris, can you please present us the key issues that will be affected of the departments?
Yeah. So before this meeting commenced, I was having a chat with all my colleagues, and what I got to know from them is that they need extra money. So they need some monetary assistance to cater this situation. So talking about my engineering department, we need to put extra dollars from our budget for this emergency repairs, as we all know that fire sprinklers had got out and there needs to be repaired immediately so that we can utilize the rooms for future operations. From the part of front office, they also are having some issues with bumping the guests in other hotels, because we all know that it is an AFL going on in the city and all the hotels are fully booked. But still they are doing their best to accommodate the guests in other hotels, and as a part of compensating for the inconvenience caused to the customers, they are giving complimentary transportation to other hotels, as well as they are giving complimentary meal vouchers during the stay, also some complimentary stays for their future arrivals, so that they are satisfied with our services. Also they are coming up with future strategies, so how they will be dealing with the bookings from tomorrow. Also had word with Manik, the housekeeping head, that he informed me that he needing more staff. So for the staff at this point, he has to pay them higher due to the penalty rates as per the hospitality rates. Also, he will be needing some heavy machineries required to suck out the water from the floor, as we all know there was a flood-like situation on the floor. Also, we need some food and beverage facilities for the guests and staff that come this late night to assist us in this situation. That's all I got to know from all the departments.
Thank you, Paris. And as our maintenance manager, could you please explain what happened and what possibly could happen, and what has been done already from the maintenance side?
So yeah, we all are aware that the renovation was supposed to be this year, but due to some reasons it was delayed. So as per my recent site visit, what I can figure out is that the fire sprinkler head were corroded, and due to the heavy flow of water they burst out. So that's what possibly could be the reason, but there can be other reasons as well. So what I have done, as soon as I got the information about the situation from the night team, I guided them how to close the valves of the water supply system so that there is no more water coming on the floor. Also, I called the contracted team which installed the fire safety system in our hotel to come on the site immediately and look what was the actual reason behind the situation, as well as they will be doing some, rather they are performing the maintenance work with the damage that has been caused. They are replacing the damaged fire sprinkler heads. For the future, that this situation should not happen again, I have asked them that they should prepare some emergency repair plan so that we can work on it, as we still know that there is some time for renovation to happen. So meanwhile we can do some preventive maintenance, as we do not face such situation again in future, and we can make our operations go on smoothly till our renovation is happened actually. That's all from my side.
Okay, thank you, Paris. Angela, our front office manager, please update us. Did your staff already found the vacancies in other hotels? Also present the action, what has been done already, and what possible help you need from other departments as well.
In regards with the hotel transfer, we do have 20 rooms that we need to transfer, in which 4 of them are VIPs. So we managed to transfer 4 of those to Hilton. However, that's the 4 rooms is the only maximum number of rooms that they can give us, because they are also full tonight. However, I have managed to talk with the Terrace Hotel, and they are willing to accept a total of 16 rooms from us. So in regards with the incident, as soon as I was informed of the incident at approximately 2 in the morning earlier, what I have done is that I have directed a staff, one guest service attendant, to answer solely all the phone calls, because we started to receive incoming phone calls, and the phones are blowing up. So I have redirected one just to take those calls and inform them, or the guests rather, that evacuation is mandatory. So they will be evacuated and would be in the lobby lounge. They would be helped with the concierge staff, as well as our night auditor and guest service attendants, to transfer their luggage from their rooms up to the luggage storage area. Now, we have also received report that we have some wet personal items from the guests. So there are some laptops and phones that were wet as well. So we asked the night auditors to log in the logbook, so it's accounted for. Now, in regards with the hotel transfer, we will provide taxi vouchers for the guests who does not have vehicles. However, for those who have their own vehicles, we will have the parking charge for free. We will also give them food and beverage voucher worth $150, which is valid for 1 year, which they can use in either Riverside or Shiki Japanese restaurant. And of course, we would need to provide them complimentary room for 1 night, which includes breakfast for 2, which is also valid for 1 year, so that as much as possible we avoid or just minimize complaints. Also, I suggest that we give the guests free express laundry or dry cleaning service for their wet clothes, and if possible, if we can deliver it to the hotels they were being transferred, because some of the clothes got wet too. Now, as I mentioned, in regards with this situation, I have asked my staff to remain calm and be flexible with their roles, because this is a time of crisis, so everyone has to do some additional tasks. And I would also propose to include the staff for the food and beverage from the restaurant, because they are also tired with the evacuation.
Okay.
So
Yeah, we'll think about this later a little bit. Thank you, Angela. And Monique, as our housekeeping manager, please present us how many staff did you reach out and what actions have been done already?
Thank you. So as per housekeeping department, I immediately informed my night staff who is working on my ships, provide them essential water absorbing supplies like towels and vacuums, so that water cannot expel out from the rooms. As per the situation demand, I need more staffs on the floor. So I called 5 operating staffs by following transactional leaderships, let them know that they will get plenty ready if they come right now. So I have all of them right now. And I had a short brief with my team about the situation, and immediately gave in touch to each other and what to do and how to handle the guests professionally, because the guest is in panic mode right now and we need to make them calm. So what happened so far is, with the support of Conscious team, we professionally manage all the guest interactions by explaining about the situation, providing necessary assistance, helping them with the packaging their belongings, provide them waterproof bag, and reassuring their safety and get them to the lobby safely. So after the occasion, so that we checked all the electric cords in the room, is it to wait or not, because electric issue can cause a big cost to us. So unfortunately, yeah, we have safe side from the electric side. Everything is proper right now. So after we vacated all the rooms with my team leader, I had inspected all the rooms on the 4th floor to get the measurement damage levels. So some of the rooms have very bad conditions. So what is gonna happen right now is, so after the evacuation of all of our guests, I already gave tasks to my staff who will go to which room and what to do. So I already assigned their task. So I sent 5 staffs to dyeing the room from 415 to 404 by using vacuum pumps and the fans to remove the excess water from those rooms. So these 10 rooms actually doesn't get affected so much by water. So we clearly use these rooms for the next day check-in morning, which is a good news to us. The second thing is that 2 attendants is assigned from room 140 to 414 to remove the beds and sofas. So because they are no longer usable due to weight, so we'll change the bed and sofa and get it from our stocks. So they'll do that. So when I was inspecting those rooms, so I got 4112 and 413 was the room had the sustained wall damage, so we need to call painter to paint the wall. And we have also 5 rooms where we're facing have the big issues with the damage, because it's totally dumping conditions, and the carpet, the bed, the sofas, the tables, all the essential things in the rooms, they all get wetted and affected by water. So we need to call professional cleaner for these 5 rooms, which is 405 to 409. My housekeeping team leader is already in touch with professional cleaners with this regarding these issues. So what has been done right now, what can we do for in the future? So we can inspect the premises, find out the hidden damage on the floor, and probably repair and replace any harm caused by this water sprinkler, so to prevent the mishap for the long term or the complications. And we have to also need to check our emergency supplies, restock as needed, including heavy machinery up for drying, because we don't have that. And I think so we need to make a budget for this kind of tools. And the hotel has also insurance, as you know that. So we will collect and record all the losses and the damages we have and submit it to the required insurance claim through the front office. So that's all from the housekeeping department.
Yeah, thank you for that, Monique. So now what actions needs to be done? First of all, we are quickly opening Atrium restaurant for coffee and tea, just for guests to have a temporary shelter. So I saw already Olivia is here. So Angela, please, can you message Olivia? She's our F&B manager, and she will be in charge of opening Atrium and serving coffees and teas as well for the guests. And if we have extra hands from maintenance or housekeeping department, please let them go down to the front office, and front office will assign, or they need help in the front office, or they need help in the atrium with the guests' complaints. After our meeting, I will go in the atrium as well to help serving the guests, and I will communicate with them if you need me to find, so you can find me over there. Paris, is the maintenance team is ready to help housekeeping team?
Yeah, we all are ready to help the housekeeping team. And just to add one thing that Manik mentioned just about heavy certain motors needed to suck out the water. So I have certain contacts, and I will be sharing soon with the housekeeping team so that we can call the best available contractor to suck out the water from the floor.
Yeah, certainly that will help us.
Okay. Yeah, so please, this is the housekeeping, and contact Monique,
Sure.
consult with him what can be done, and also please make sure that rooms are empty. and the damage is evaluated properly. So Monique, the priority job is to bring the towels and blankets in the atrium. So if you could be responsible for that, we really need that for our atrium guests. After that, as you have said before, please give me feedback about the night service cleaning and if you can get them here as soon as possible.
Sure, I'll make sure that.
Okay, so Paris and Monique, please note and have the handover to the front office about the mostly affected guests. Maybe they will have complaints, or like your team can just make some notes and just give it to front office as let them know what's happening, because sometimes guests are not coming to the front office with their complaints, but housekeeping can get the complaints over there.
Sure. We will make our team aware about that. They get the notes and then hand over it to the front office. Yeah.
Thank you very much. And as you said, Paris, can you please initiate the preventive maintenance as you mentioned before? Like we start to planning the prevention that this never happen again.
Yeah, I have called the contracted team as I mentioned earlier also, and I have talked to their chief engineer manager about the same so that he can present us a blueprint about the preventive maintenance so that it doesn't cost us too much as our renovation is going to happen soon. So this is just to avoid any such situation again till our renovation goes.
Okay. And Angela, can you handle the complaints and prepare the journal with damaged goods register?
Yes, we will. So I have also instructed the night auditors to assist in separating the items and making sure that everything is logged and accounted for, so that if in the future we receive complaints or if we need to compensate the guest, at least we do have the records on file. In regards with the complaint that you mentioned, I have oriented my staff how to properly or effectively handle complaints. I advise them to just be honest to the guests that and admit that our pipe system is quite outdated and old. That's why the incident happened. But at the same time, we are assuring them that the management is doing its best to resolve this problem as soon as we can, so that in the future it would not happen again. So it is important for us to have the customer satisfaction despite this crisis, so that in the future those guests would still be coming back to us and they will have good memories with us instead of the bad ones. So I have also informed my staff that in this times of crisis, we all needed to be flexible and do some additional tasks, so that as an organization in a whole, we would be successful and we can overcome this crisis. Also, this is a big learning, not just from us, the managers, but also from the staff, so that these experiences, it can help them to be prepared in their future careers.
Okay, and do you know what is the occupancy for tomorrow?
Tomorrow we are at 65% occupancy, so we do not have to worry about those incoming guests, because what I will do is I will just have to upgrade them to the next available rooms, so that we don't have to transfer again those incoming guests to another property.
Yeah, and please make sure that you have the contacts of the affected guests, because we tomorrow probably will have to call them. Not probably, but we will call them tomorrow in the morning or afternoon, just to reach out each guest who was affected and make a proper communication with them with a proper recovery service.
Yes, we do have updated contacts in the system, so I also personally am in contact with the managers in Hilton Hotel as well as the Terrace, so that I can monitor the guests and ensure that they are also being taken care of.
Beautiful, thank you for that. So do you have any other concerns or questions regarding to the situation?
So I'm just from my department, from housing department, just let you know the department if they need any help. So we are ready to help. Just let us know.
Yeah, sure.
Same
The
for our
proper
departments.
communication is the key. So we will discuss tonight's action, compensation possibilities, insurance questions, and recurrence prevention, as we talked with Boris before, in tomorrow's meeting. So please be ready for this. And you are doing a great job in this crisis, in this situation. Please continue with that, and please communicate with your staff politely. Just calm them down. Everything is gonna be okay. We will solve this situation, and together we can do that.
Yes.
Of course, we can do that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Okay.